everybody. It's the night of July 17th going into the trading day of July 18th, and I'm looking at Neptune Wellness Solutions. That's NEPT, and I'm looking at it on the Yahoo Finance chart. This is the hollow candle view 1 day. Okay, and you see the bounce. Of course, the bounce from 420 was right where was it? The recent bounce from 420 was right here. That was on July 2nd, and you see the RSI coming up slowly from 45 to 63 where it is now. I wouldn't worry about it until you get up to here, to this point, which was 68, 70. I really think it was 70, 73, 70. But until it gets to about 68, I wouldn't. It's almost there though. And will it fall fast? Maybe it won't fall fast. It didn't. Today was an interesting. Okay, so today was 7/17. We had a lot of white days in a row. Look at this. Green days. From 420, from that low at 431. The 420 was here. There was only one red day here. And that red day was like a hammer itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 in a row. And then 9 out of, something like 8 out of 9, 2 out of 10. That's 2 out of 11 red candles here. Even today was somehow white because it dropped at open low. It looks like it came down open. So it ended today higher than it opened on at 479 2 days ago on Monday. Higher than that opening still. And it's even to the halfway point. Now this is where I was going to come in. Like if you look at Monday's midpoint, we've already reached it by Wednesday. And this one, the red candle has a wick in the downward direction. This is all bullish right here. These things are two bullish things to note. Okay, the wick is down here. There's a wick up here, yes. And so there's some indecision there, as in we're not going to go straight upwards. We're going to consolidate. It was looking like a cup and handle. Okay. If it breaks out of this line, then you're out of the cup and handle, and you're going into the so the cup and handle represents a U, bullish. Buy it above, slightly above the upper trend line of the handle. Okay, this is your handle. The trend line's here. It's already beating the trend line. The bottom of the trend line is being ignored on today's action. The trend line would be like down here and like there. If you were to draw lines, you'd see top trend line is there, and the bottom trend line of the handle. If you look at Investopedia cup and handle, for example, the way they draw it. Okay. Now they want the handle to be almost 2 months long, but we have a mini one, and I mean this is not going to be a 2-month handle, but they say you could apply these shapes to any chart you want. Alright. To any interval, maybe. You want. People are going to look for these same shapes. So you want it to break out, and it's already halfway there. But now we're at the 1 day interval. I'm gonna switch to the 30 minute interval. I still got my line in there, and I have my 50-day moving average. Before I do this, well, I'm gonna leave it in the 30-minute interval now. Zooming out, you'll notice it sticks to that 50-day moving average. Okay, it broke out of it. If you go into the 6-month view, if you concentrate on the moving average, breaks out of the moving average, comes back. Breaks out, comes back. It doesn't go below the average, moving the 50-day. It did back here. This was a bad time, and end of 2018. It was a very bad time there. Okay, and break out of the average, come back. Broke out, come back. Okay, so here it's breaking above the average. And when I say come back, it should come back, it seems to come back and touch the average. It broke out. And if it could wait longer, then it can touch it later, and it'll be higher by then. Of course, this could be a cup and handle. If it breaks out of this piece, that's what I was getting at. So if it can close above 501 tomorrow, see, if you zoom in a little bit, tomorrow's right here. If it can close, if it closes at say 510 tomorrow, we're out. But you kind of have to anticipate where it's going to close, and yeah, you might wait till it hits. Say if it closes tomorrow, like here, 510 or something, then they say you can try to buy on the next day using half the ATR or something, which is 28. Average range is 28 cents. So if I'm on finviz.com, if I search for Neptune, I would see of course, the volume average. The relative volume is 0.6. 600,000 out of the average of 1 million. These are some good numbers here. Institutional and insider ownership are both around 18%, 17, 18%. This is the ATR, so the daily it moves an average of 28 cents. The last, I probably think that's calculated over 2 weeks. Yep, an average range over 2 weeks. I don't really know anything about this Michael Camerata guy. That's the new CEO. The old guy, the other CEO, there's videos of the previous CEO. That's Jim Hamilton, I believe, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, and he's good to watch. I mean, he didn't brag too much. Maybe he didn't brag enough about how they were making. He didn't talk about the details enough. Like he said, we're getting started kind of thing. 6,000 metric tons is what they're able to process. Now Neptune is going to be processing oil, cannabis oil for CGC, TGOD, and Tilray. These are 3 huge extraction deals, and all of them are multi-year. They say 3-year, and they're just indefinite. They look like open-ended indefinite deals, and everyone's just copying what CGC did pretty much. They're just giving their growth to Neptune. They're just giving it. TGOD just gave half their company to Neptune in a way. We're going to give you all of our oil pretty much. CGC did the same thing. They're just giving it to you because we don't know what to do. And they said you can put it in containers for us too. You can package it. You can have all of it. And then we'll just go ahead and split up the money. So Neptune is just doing nothing, and everyone's just giving them weed. That's what's happening here. Now with all the overproduction of, I'm just reading the comments on the right, with all the overproduction of weed, this is an interesting article. West Hollywood approves license for cafes. That's, somebody posted that today on the forum there on, looks like on Finviz. if you search for Neptune, and it says there's 1 out of 8 stores. If you read the article, there's 8 stores coming up. Not stores, they're talking about coffee shops. Okay, so that's where food would be served, vape, let's see, outdoors, secluded. We're talking Hollywood, okay? Hollywood, weed cafe. Sorry, this is skipping a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and close that. Business. Yeah, I think not sure what happened there, but yeah, there was also an article about Oregon just grew too much weed, like enough for 10 years, the next 10 years, and what's going to happen? They're going to start just making it into oil. So that's where Neptune comes in. And I'm trying to get Chrome pulled up. Let's see. There we go. Alright, back to where we were. Yeah, I'll close that. Alright, just going back to the Neptune chart. Plus 7 cents today. Now, the last thing I want to show you in the Neptune chart was just the actual chart for today, which is let's look at the 30-minute view real quick and see what's actually happening. Stop loss at 395. I don't know how they announce all this stuff. 30-minute. That's a low number and high number, low number. Anyway, so in the 30-minute view, you see this morning, first thing it did, you see this, and if you look in the 5-minute, that's when I first actually saw what it really stuck out in the 5-minute. It's more blatant, but it's like, okay, here's the 5-minute, and you could even pull the 5-minute out to like 5 days. I think. Anyway, but if you're looking at the 5-minute view, you'll see that at 12 p.m. Today, there's one huge buy, 12:05 at 487. Yeah, it's 393,000. What if that guy didn't buy it? Is that a company like Robinhood putting all their buys in at the same time? Is it institutional? Is it some of that 17-18% institutional, or what's it called? Insider ownership? 487. Now it's a bullish buy because they're trying to support it at the midpoint of this gain from the morning. that spec. It just kept it alive for the rest of the day. For the rest of the day, no one even wanted it. Look at this. No one even wanted it. I'm looking at the volume. Look at the volume. Nothing. 13,000 here. Right there. 45. Because this guy at 47 was so much volume. The whole rest of the day was just a swing up and down from where he bought it. Okay, the RSI I'm looking at now, well, that's not even going to be accurate, it's zoomed in. So the action from today started down here, and this guy prevented it from falling, this 1205 thing. It did stop here at 483 though. There's not like a huge volume, 26,000 stopping it from falling. Looking at the RSI, got the Bollinger Band, got the 50-day moving average. Now I said it was going to bounce off of the average. When it comes up, bounces off the average. Came up, it should bounce off the average. So what's the average? 486. Okay. And that guy, he bought it up here. Well, he bought it at 487, but basically he bought it there too. Is it going to go to 460? I want it at 442. Is it going to go there? I don't know. Is it going to come down to 460? But when I was looking at it, 460, if you were going to try to lowball this, I was thinking 460. Look at this. It's like all the way off the screen. It doesn't even make sense. Where would I get 460 from? But this is a whole week. It would have to fishtail down. I'd have to hammer down from a week's time down to here. I mean, back to 30-minute view. $471. Yeah, this is some straight up business. I just yeah, this is yet to be known what's going to happen next. This is what the video is for, so we can let me know if there's anyone has any good ideas here. Maybe it's a cup and handle for me. Maybe we're in the handle and it's about to break out of that handle. I think this company has just got those 3 deals in a row. It's just like too much good news. When people realize they're working with Canopy, they already have the deals with these companies. It doesn't matter that Tilray and Canopy are falling, you know, stocks, because they're still going to have the production and they're still going to give it to Neptune, and Neptune's still going to get to be the #1 oil producer of weed, and they're still only under $5. So there you have it. And good luck on following Neptune on the 18th of July. And this is the end of my update.